How to find Russian women for marriage. Did you know, guys, that American statistics show that less than 500 American guys come into Ukraine and looking for the wife and actually get married? Now imagine that there is a proven magic roadmap that you could follow, come here and fall in love actually with a beautiful Ukrainian or Russian woman, and to live happily with her ever after. Well, indeed there is such a roadmap, and in this video we are going to lay out this roadmap for you, and this is a plan for you to come here and be successful. I'm going to reveal 3 most deadly traps that you foreign men fall into when you come to Ukraine, causes you to fail, and also powerful tips to help you win as long as you follow this. Hi, my name is Vita. Welcome to a new edition Ask Vita Live. And guys, I also want to ask you, can you do me a great favor to subscribe to our channel? And in this way, you won't miss our live broadcasts, which we shows to you 3 times per week, actually Thursday 6 a.m. Eastern Time, and also Saturday, Sunday 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Hello guys, nice to meet all of you. Thanks. So today we are discussing actually how to win by getting married to Ukrainian or Russian woman, how not to lose in this way, and a lot of information, guys, so stay tuned. To find the good wife is the most difficult thing in the life of any man. But if you did the right choice, you're blessed for the rest of your life. There is nothing actually better than to have a good and kind wife. Making the wrong decision, you can turn your life into the trouble. I know that you guys come to Ukraine and a lot of you hope to find, of course, your real love. But some of you are still looking for the trophy wife or just a housekeeper. Let's clarify who will win and who will lose in this journey. Today we are discussing your reasons, guys. Why you come to Ukraine and what kind of wife you are looking for. Actually, I'm going to give you main tips how to win by getting married the Ukrainian or Russian woman in real life. Also, guys, can you please do me a great favor, and we have a very serious question for you. I was asking for you last time as well. Can you click on a white card in the top right here above and answer quick poll for us, so we can help you better in this way. Matthew, hello, thanks for joining us. So guys, if you did the right choice, so your life is going to be happy. But if you make a wrong choice, wrong decision, so you're gonna get into trap or some really serious trouble. All your life can be spoiled, and not only your. Remember that you will have kids also, and kids' life and future can be really spoiled and can be really sad. So. Some of you looking for trophy wives or just a housekeepers, that's also one of the point which foreign guys looking here, and we gonna understand which way is better and what actually decision you should make, and even if you look for this trophy wife, why it's not right, why it's not correct, and how you're gonna fail in this journey. So hello, Rodney. Nice to meet you. So, guys, career, money, football, friends, all these are nonsense, actually, if you think deeply about this. The main for every person is the family. Understanding, caring, tender, and sacrificing wife, good mother for your future kids. That should be the main criteria while choosing the wife in Ukraine. The majority of European men consider that the ultimate dream of any Ukrainian woman is a foreign groom. By starting their journey, they are annoyed to be aware that they understood practically nothing in the mysterious soul of a Slavic woman. Having attended Ukraine, some foreign guys confess that they imagine this country in a completely opposite way, in some other way. They think Ukraine it's a gray and poor, full of communism spirit, but that's not right. And they thought that Ukrainian ladies are waiting for them, overseas prince, and at the very first day they will agree to move abroad. It's necessary to know that very rare foreign guys is able to choose a wife for him just after the first meeting. Even falling in love, they tend to hesitate, to choose different women or to search more. So, for whom you foreign guys are looking for actually? More often, Slavic wife is searched by two main types of foreign men, by romantics or by despots. If the first ones are dreaming about beautiful, feminine and cheerful bride, but the second ones, despots, they're just looking for the girl. They want to get the girl who will cook well-known borschts, who will wash, clean, and possibly give a birth to kids. So instead, such husband will provide for women the comfortable existence. By the way, the man is sure that he makes the poor Ukrainian girl happy. That's absolutely a wrong approach, guy. Thanks God, it's very easy to define romantic guy from despot, not for every woman, but for experienced, of course, they will understand that. And while romantic man will look in his woman's eyes with love, so despot will ask specific questions about some cooking skills, about education, maybe some specific plans of future. So you can understand from his attitude to women. He is more pragmatic. He is not so much interested into this about the soul, about the emotions and feelings of lady. He will just try to get some answers on his pragmatic questions, like about education, maybe how she think about her future in America or some other country, if she's going to work, something to make the picture clear for him. And if the girl doesn't have specific goals, if she's just can be led by another person, if she's easy to be guided, so it can be a good victim for him, because he will understand, okay, maybe this woman is not eager to learn English so much, she is shy, modest, she doesn't have friends, she's not going to build her career there, and she's good at housekeeping, so okay, that's the right choice. But there is one more type of foreign bride hunters, and these are men with Slavic roots. Some people who maybe, for example, his granny was a Ukrainian woman. So usually these men respect our women, Ukrainian or Russian women much, but also demand some care and tenderness from girls. And one more type, the guy who is looking for trophy wife in Ukraine. These type of men don't care much even about her household skills, or personal features. He just looks for beautiful girl with a beautiful body, with a beautiful face, who is actually looking like a supermodel. This type of relationship reminds me just simple marriage of convenience, marriage for business, and kind of marriage for profit, or, it can never last forever, and it can never be happily totally. It can be pretended to look happily. It can seem to be happy. But deeply inside, both people are not happy. The marriage can look stable, quite stable, because both partners can get just what they want, what they expect, and what they maybe even discussed from the beginning of their relationship. But deeply inside, those people can never be happy, and obviously, especially women, she will try to find, because women, they're more emotional than men, and of course sooner or later she will try to get some emotional response, maybe among another man. So it's this type of marriage can be very, very risky. So people, it's a marriage where both partners agreed also to pretend to live a happy family life, forgetting some profits from such union. Let's say woman can get money and all what she wants in the sense of material things, right? And the man instead has a trophy wife. All his friends envy. It's very prestigious to go with such woman outside, maybe to attend some events and something. And he just care about her physical attractiveness, her being well dressed, to be fashionable, to look after to take care about her body and actually about her beauty. But to my mind, that kind of marriage doomed to fail sooner or later. And you guys should remember, it's impossible to love man only because he is a foreigner. And mutual life will give her, and only because mutual life will give her comfortable existence. Woman is always a woman. If she is also very pragmatic and looking just for money, she is still the woman. And sooner or later she will get bored, or maybe some circumstances will change. And then this marriage also going to fail. More often, woman is searching for a foreign husband. And good evening, Yannick. Good evening. So, more often women who is searching for foreign husband are women who are disappointed with local guys and relationships with them, or women who tired to count pennies from salary to salary. So they think that overseas groom will solve all their problems, but most of them forget that actually it's very easy to get used to nice life, but to live with not loved husband is able not actually every woman. So women who wants to move abroad for any reasons are also looking for foreign husbands. So everybody has his own image of happiness, Of course, there are women who is looking just for love, romantic and second half. We discuss it. And most women don't realize that it's not so difficult to get married with the foreign man, but much more complicated to get along in a foreign country, to be adjusted, to become the adequate member of new foreign society with absolutely different rules, different mentality, and whatever they need to learn and to teach themselves. So they need not to be lazy to study, to learn language, to understand foreign mentality, not to be very touchy, and not to be upset from side glances, because some attitude to Slavic women in foreign countries, especially in America and in some, like in Germany, I know attitude is quite negative. People can stare at such couples, and of course a woman needs to be sure about her decision in order not to pay attention to such to some phrases, to some glances, to some gossips, discussing their family life, because especially Western women, when they know Slavic woman is getting married with a foreign man, of course, the first what they say, she's getting married just for money. And some people try to prove that no, it was just sincere feelings. But still, you need to have a very strong character to struggle with that. And of course, if the woman is touchy and sensitive, she can get into some negative reaction toward these facts. So this is a test actually for powerful, brave and strong-willed women. Such women in majority of cases, they don't need sponsors or assistance. They are able to overcome all difficulties by themselves and to find their happiness just by their own efforts, So guys, of course, everybody has his own purposes while coming to Ukraine. And I can't blame you if you don't have a right reason, to my mind. Okay, you can try, of course, and everybody has his image of happiness in his mind. But if your purpose is not right, but you think it seems to you to be right, so be ready to be disappointed actually very much by the end of the day. I know that modern men and women are much more ready than before for sober analysis of the situation. Every side knows now what they want to find. Some women, as we mentioned, look just for possibility to get abroad, to improve their life conditions, and maybe to provide just better future for kids. Men instead look for trophy wife or just a person who can satisfy his sexual and household needs, Psychologists even claim that both type of marriage, true one, which is based on sincere love, right, and marriage as a business, these both type of marriages, they have right to exist. And sometimes it can be even more stable than marriage created just with the help of love. If you know the fact that after 4-7 years, the chemistry of hormones will fade away and all her sweet disadvantages, which look sweet to you from the beginning, will turn into irritating ones after a specific period of time. So if you got married just under the influence of emotions, your marriage can fail. Marriage for convenience, like marriage for business, can be much more stable in this way that people knew in advance what to expect, what they want from the partner. And it's kind of agreement, maybe silent, maybe official. Okay, so no offenses or false expectations in this kind of marriage. But obviously you heard a lot about such type of marriages, and you know, some people consider them to be quite strong. But it's only the picture, don't forget. Okay, people can be satisfied to get what they want, but as I told before, especially women, sooner or later she will become more sensitive, more touchy, more unsatisfied, and she will try to find the solution maybe with another man. You never know, of course, how long it will last. It depends also on how properly every partner will fulfill his conditions of such agreement. That's very important point. But more often, this type of marriage, marriage for profit, can have very sad contexts. The person who is more rich, usually it's a man, right? So can feel himself the only person to rule, to guide, to be like the owner of the situation, the boss of any situation, and the blanket of decisions he will always take on him. So, and that partner who depends on husband, let's say in general way, it's a husband. So, and depends on financial position of other, always can turn into the toy for which once was spent big amount of money, but anytime she can become annoying and boring. So but the best way, I guess, is marriage based on love plus profit. That's the best combination. And you know, most Ukrainian women prefer to get two in one. So for you to know that majority of Ukrainian women, they are not looking, of course, only for money. Some of them, yes, but every single Ukrainian woman would like to get handsome, nice, well-mannered gentleman who can feel financially secure, who can be prospective financially, and who can be very emotional and satisfy her emotional needs. Actually, it's very magic combination. The person whom she can love and who can be a good provider. That's the best combination to make the marriage successful. Okay, guys, for now we will make a break. Okay, as usual, and in 2-3 minutes I will be back for part number 2. Please stay with us. As soon as I will get to you my opinion toward this situation, you can ask me some questions, and of course I will be happy to answer them all. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel by simply clicking notification bell button in the lower right of the screen, guys. In this way you will never miss our live broadcast, which comes up to you 3 times per week, every Thursday 6 a.m. Eastern time, and every Saturday, Sunday 11 a.m. Eastern time. So stay with us, and we are discussing how to make your marriage successful with a Ukrainian or Russian woman. I'll be back soon, guys.